Yes, sir. It's the Print Factory season. We are back, and this is Futures Week here on the NFL Print Factory show on the Run Pure Sports YouTube channel. And I got my man Big T. So get ready to hear some Bengals slobbing. Big T, you ready to go here? You ready to roll? You ready to talk about Joey B's the greatest and they're gonna bounce back? I can't wait. I can't wait.
See, you're already instigating the whole show, trying to get me fired up right out of the gate. But yeah, we're back. We're 0-0. We're gonna win a lot of football games. Their win total, we'll go to all the divisions, but I think their win total is only like 9. Free money, baby. Free money.
You're already giving free money winners on this show, which Big T does a lot, but you're already giving them out. We've been on the show for 45 seconds, and you just gave your first free money bet, which is whatever the Bengals win total is, just take the over. That's Big T's first. I'm marking this down too. We're noting these free money winners for the people here. So we're marking it down. He's got his pen in his mouth. That's when you know he's ready. When Big T's
I'm ready when Sylvester Payne says Big T and Little G. That's when I'm ready.
Fucking Sylvester. Damn you, Sylvester. First, I always get the little comments. They're always like the first thing, and I should just expect them by now. They're just going to be constant throughout the NFL season. I'm fine with it, though. It's cool. Thank you, Terry. Thank you. John looks great. I appreciate it. I look like shit, though. Let's be honest. I mean, I haven't gotten a haircut.
Name is John. Yeah, you get the haircut once every 6 months. I got another fresh one.
Yeah, look at you. You get a haircut every week and a half, and I get a haircut every friggin' 4 months. My barber needs to get back to me. I reached out to him yesterday. He needs to get back to me. I'm still waiting for my text, Jason. Get back to me. But yeah, we're going to run through the entire division by division, all the bets. We're going to go through the conference championship, Super Bowl bets, any bets we can think of. We're going to roll through on this show here. We're going to go division by division, give you guys our favorite winners over on DraftKings Sportsbook. Obviously, we got the odds pulled up over on DK. Tony, I know you dove in hard on the NFL stuff. You've been drafting a ton of best ball drafts. You're so locked in for this season. But on a serious note, we always make fun of you for being a Bengals slap. Obviously, they didn't make the playoffs last year. Looking back, the Eagles, the Chiefs, the Eagles pounded the Chiefs. I was on the Chiefs, so I was definitely wrong about that during the Super Bowl. But, looking back, going from taking that info, bringing it into this year, you like to watch a lot of football before you really, make picks. So I know you like the in-season stuff a little more than before the season. But, what are you thinking about going from just the domination the Eagles put in that run?
Yeah, I mean, the both Super Bowls that the Chiefs have lost were just total dominant efforts, and it just shows you that, I mean, you're not going to win if the team dominates the line of scrimmage like they did. You're just not going to win. I don't care who the two teams are. If you dominate up front, there's just nothing you can do. Whether it's Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, freaking anybody. If your line of scrimmage gets owned, you will not win. So I was on the Chiefs with you. I definitely. I don't think we were super. I don't remember. I could be speaking. Usually I like to say uncertainty. I don't think we were super heavy on the Chiefs, but we were definitely on the Chiefs side. And the Eagles, I mean, that's what I love about doing the NFL too, is the flow chart, which I send out every week. I mean, 2 years ago, we were early on the Eagles being bad. Last year, we were early on the Eagles being good again. And I was a little annoyed that I didn't take them in the postseason. But it is what it is. You live and you learn.
Yeah, well, now you learn, and we're going to bring that info to this year. So we got to keep that in mind as we go through our Super Bowl winners. When we get to winning the division, the regular season is one thing, but some teams are not built for the postseason, and that's what we got to keep in mind as we get to those picks at the end. And Sylvester says, JSU, you got some season-long props too. Big T always makes fun of me when I throw season-long props in. I do recall, though, I gave out 2 season-long props on this show last year and got made fun of by Anthony
possibly
Wayne.
remember what your 2 props were that you said?
I do, and you can check the footage, but I remember because Terry McLaurin for 1,000 yards receiving was
How
one.
do you remember that?
Well, one, because I gave it to Mangone and I talked about it with Mangone for like 45 minutes on the phone before he would
About the
bet
one
it.
prop?
About, Mangone, he loves props.
You guys talked for 45 minutes about McLaurin
no,
over?
this is a fact. If Mangone is listening right now or in the chat at all during this show, Mangone, I know at some point you'll listen on like 2x speed. Put in the chat how I spent 40 minutes telling you about how it's the best prop of all the props, Terry McLaurin, to get over his receiving prop, which was like, it was like 9 something or whatever it was. It was too low. So that was one. And then the one you made fun of me, this is why I remember this one, because you made fun of me just because I bet the player, was Khalil Shakir, 750 yards receiving. You made fun of me for Khalil Shakir, and he got 850 yards receiving. So fuck you, Anthony. I'll get some player props for Sylvester at the end of the show. I do remember them, though. Yes. That's right. Put the pen in your mouth.
I'm falling
keep
asleep talking about Tupac Shakur's season-long. You're right, though, about me. You called it. You call a spade. Like, I mean, if you want me to be pumped up to talk about Tupac Shakur over 750 yard receiving, I just can't. I can't get excited about it. I can't.
No, I know you too. You're more of an in-season bettor. You like to watch the first 4 or 5 weeks and then be like, dude, we can get the Bengals at 30-1 now, or we can get the Bills at 28-1 because they started out slow or something like that's what you like to do. So I totally understand that. But you got to understand that there's a ton of people out there that just love props. Like
I
they
agree
love
with that too. Like just because I have a take doesn't mean I don't think it's like very popular amongst everybody. Like
and the funniest part is I'm more in the middle. I don't like love shoving in on like season long props, but I like to get 1 or 2 in there. And so it just depends on who you are.
I like the team ones better than the players too. Like the player ones where it's like even money bets too. Like I'd rather watch the grass grow.
You like remember the one I have a memory of this show because we both like this prop. The one where it was like the Chiefs to go undefeated or something like that.
Yeah,
we both like that. Yeah. Like those type of bets.
They didn't get the injuries. They almost went undefeated even with the injuries.
Yeah. No, 100%.
What if they went undefeated the whole year and the Eagles just crushed our dreams?
It would have been like when the Patriots lost after having like the best team of all time and then just losing.
That was so good.
It was so good. It was literally so good. JSU does have all the dude. I'm telling you, I remember when I get made fun of is when I remember that. Those are the things I remember. When he makes fun of me, I make mental notes.
I haven't heard any mental notes about any losers you had. You only remember the winners.
Yeah, no, I remember the ones you make fun of me. So like the Raiders take, I liked the Raiders last year. Big T made fun of me.
I remember that if you didn't tell me though.
I like the Raiders over 5.5 wins, and you laughed at me every single time I brought up the Raiders. Dude, I can't remember.
How many did they win?
Oh, I don't know. They didn't win many. 3, 4, I don't know. Well, how many did the Raiders win? Now you got me curious.
I have no idea.
Now you got me really. I just remember after Devontae left, it just was not good.
It went downhill quick for them.
They did go down quick.
It went
Let's
quick.
see. Let's see here. They won 2. Dude, they won 2 of their first 4, and then they lost like 10 straight. They ended up winning 4 games total.
So they were still somewhat close, even after all their nonsense.
I mean, they played hard, and they had a shit schedule, I feel like so. But whatever. You say I don't bring up losers. See, I brought up losers. I also had the Packers winning the Super Bowl. They didn't win the Super Bowl. What are you going to do? Move on. So we'll pick a new winner this year.
Though. I mean, that was another case. I mean, in the NFL, as we go through these, we're going to make just injuries is half the battle. Like Philadelphia stayed healthy last year.
Dude,
Detroit was not healthy.
Do you remember the Packers? Like their receivers were all dying during that game. Like they just all started getting hurt.
As we get to them this year, they're still dying.
I know it's bad. It's literally bad. So, where's the world champ ODB? ODB's gonna be on this show. He's not gonna be on this one, but he's gonna be on the Print Factory show moving forward. So I know everyone with the Print Factory, they love ODB. He will be back. I think the first week, right, Tony? Print Factory
I haven't
next week.
talked to him yet, but I'm assuming he will. Yeah.
Yeah. I assume he'll be here too. So don't worry, ODB lovers. He will be back hopefully on this show next Wednesday, because that'll be the next show. This show will be on Wednesdays going forward, guys. So going forward, Wednesdays, probably 2 p.m. Eastern. Most weeks, this show will be on and will be consistent. ODB should be on it as well. So yes, we will have that. The Jets. I like the Jets too. Yep, I did. I like the Jets. They did not get it done.
I like the Jets way more fantasy wise than I do actual winning games. I'll say that out there.
No, he's talking about last year. See, you start remembering, like you start like remembering. I don't remember anything.
My memory sucks right now. I'll be honest.
Yeah, you like the Bengals, so
I remember that part. Yeah, I like the Bengals. I don't remember anything else though. My takes.
Big T, did you enjoy your Wingstop today? Did you get Wingstop?
We do all these shows together, and you drive me friggin' nuts when Spencer says this. You always ask the question like he's serious.
I know, I do. I love it though, every single time.
And then it gets you smile every time when you bring it up, and Spencer does too.
It's my favorite. It's also my favorite, like my fake cough that I love to do. I love those two things. Those are my two things right there. So yes, fake cough. And
I'm all for whatever. Oh yeah, your fake cough where you say the word. You do love that too.
Yeah, no, I love it. I like answer the question for you after I say it. My favorite. So all right, before we get into this divisions, and then we'll get through all the bets. Smash the like button on the video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're going to be doing a few different things. We're gonna have a question for the comment section. And Big T, it's got to be one that is more towards week one, but we got to gear it towards betting. So I'll think about something and we'll say it at the end of the show. It's going to be for week one though. So we'll figure that out, where you're going to have to comment below the video, and the winner, whoever we choose for the winner, will win either a ticket or
make it easy. Just week one preview show, just whoever has the most fantasy points week one, and
I like
whoever puts it in the chat first, in the YouTube chat, like not on the actual YouTube, in the comments of the video, not right now, not typing it in there. Yep. In the YouTube comments, who scores the most DraftKings fantasy points week one gets a whole gear package, hat, I don't know what else we got, but you get some gear and maybe even a pen and a notebook, the Run Pure Pen notebook.
Ooh,
get a little package.
I don't even
most
have
fantasy points just week one, DraftKings. All the games too. Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Monday in the comments.
Yeah, not in the show comments, not in the show chat. It's got to be in the comment section under the video, the YouTube comments. So do it, later on after the video, whatever, but you can post it in there. Just one player. You can only pick one player. It can be any position, right, Big T? Any position?
Just highest score, whatever it is. Anybody. You can pick anybody. Be first, though, if you pick some of those chalk guys, because whoever puts it first.
Also, though, throw your Super Bowl winner in there just for fun. Throw your Super Bowl winner in there with the odds as well. But yeah, that'll be too,
because I've had a bunch of people reach out. Promo codes. We got our cheapest prices ever, just in general, our cheapest prices ever for football and overall. But if you want to check us out again, I was doing it only for previous members and stuff, but people that watch the Print Factory are the same anyways. They've been here with us. Anybody that wants to join or check us out weekly, monthly, annual, slide into my DMs on Twitter, and I got some promo codes for you.
There you go. You want an even cheaper price, just slide into that Big T DM on Twitter, and he'll get you hooked up. Massive college slate today, too, right, Tony? I don't mean to dive us too far off track, but massive college slate today.
Saturday's the day for the big games, but tonight we got 6 games tonight, I think. 6-game slate. That's nice on a Thursday.
I mean, for college on a Thursday, that's pretty
football.
Decent, right?
We got real football tonight. I mean, what's wrong with real football on a Thursday night?
Yeah, and you gave some winners.
Bets
you gave some winners last week. I got a part of it. You gave some winners last week. So if you like winners,
better than it was. We lost, I think, 1 or 2 close ones, but it was good.
The Sam Houston, was it Sam Houston State? Who was that? They didn't cover. I think really screwed us.
Yeah.
They
They
were
were
covering
up
for a
at
while.
halftime too. They were plus 10 and they were up at halftime and they got just smoked.
Yep. Yeah, but we got the over in that game. We hit the over, so that was good. But all right, that's enough. Get over to Run Pure Sports. Check that out if you want a better deal than what we already have, which is a great deal to begin with because it's as cheap as we've been in a very long time. Slide into Big T's DMs and he will hook you up. And don't forget, under the comment section of this video, to post the highest scoring fantasy player for week 1. It can be Thursday, Monday games, Sunday games, Friday game, all of week 1. Any position, your highest scoring player, and throw in your favorite Super Bowl bet too while you're at it here, and we'll pick someone for a full gear package. All right, Big T.
Last thing though, before you get in, because I have people ask about this, and I haven't even talked to you about this, but the league, everyone wanted to do this, so I set it up. It's only limited to 200 people, so I don't even know. We might not get 200 people. I don't know, but that's the max we can get. DraftKings contest, and I named it Print Factory for this show since this is the winner. This is all that. Print Factory contest. Every main slate, every showdown on a weekday. Like we're not going to, if there's a Sunday night, we're not going to do it. All that. Just main slates. So if it's Thanksgiving, that's a main slate. Main slate Sundays, obviously, and showdowns. Everyone will just have a contest end of the year, whoever's the highest, and $100. Just simple $100. Everyone loves these contests. See who's the most consistent over the year. Who wins the most contests? It's fun when we do it in MMA, but people wanted it for NFL, and we'll give gear packages to the winners each week too. So top 5 will cash, and then gear packages each week. But same thing as the promo. Slide into the DMs. Send me $100 on Venmo or whatever, and I'll send you the link to get in it if you want to play a year-long DFS contest with us and see if you can take us down on JS. You'll be in there. I'll be in there. I'll get the rest of these guys in too. JBC. We'll get everyone in there and just see. It'll be fun. A year-long contest.
That's right. You think you're better than us? Come beat us. There we go. I like that. I'll get in there for sure. Check that out. I know Big T tweeted about it too, so you can slide in there about the league as well if you would like. What's going on, Jacobs? We got a season-long question from Jets Season here, which Big T loves.
There's like 12 names on that thing. Oh, my God. Not the one where you ask if the team's good.
Is this a good 12-man PPR team? I have to answer one season-long question. So as Big T is in shame, I will do it right now. Walker, Allen, Genty, CeeDee Lamb, Neighbors, Ingram, Shakir. That's a great team for 12.
So you got what, 3 first-round picks on your team? Like I hate questions like this.
That's why I said it's a great fucking team. That's why I said it. It's such a good team. There we go. That was the easiest answer of all time. $100
for the year. Like it's cheap. I want everyone to be able to be in it. $100 the whole year. It's not meant to. The only reason I even did 100 is just because I want a little prize pool for people to give out at the end. But $100 the whole year. Total.
$100. It's up front, right, Tony? You pay $100 and
you
you're
don't
in
even get
for
the
the
link
year.
until you send me 100. I'm not even like people are sending it. Once I get the 100, I send you the link. You're in.
There you go. Simple as that,
Cheap
guys.
as can be.
$100. Love that. I love that as well. All right, let's get into the divisions. Unless Tony, do you want to go through the win totals first before we go into the divisions?
No, let's go. I mean, we can do win totals and division the same, right? When we go each division.
Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll go back and forth. So let's start here. Let's start in the AFC West. AFC West, we've got Kansas City Chiefs at -115, the Denver Broncos at +250, the LA Chargers at +350, and the Las Vegas Raiders at 22-1 here. Just a reminder, last year, and I will give this man credit, ODB, the Broncos were 22-1. They didn't win the division, but ODB did love them as a surprise team. So I will give him credit because he said it before the season started.
You don't get no partial credit.
I'm giving him partial credit.
This is the Print Factory. You don't get no partials.
That was a great call.
There's no moral victories.
Okay, fine. Fuck you, ODB. You still lost. How about that?
Yeah.
Unknown user says drop a link, send the
I'll type
$100.
it in here. So yeah, just keep going with what you're saying.
Yeah. So we'll drop the link in there. Big T will do it. But so now the Broncos are plus 250, Kansas City Chiefs minus 115. And we got the news today that Rashid Rice, he's going to get suspended. In my opinion,
back to calling this dude Rashid Rice again every time, or are we calling him Rashid?
Fuck yeah. Year? I'm not calling him his real name. He deserves to be in jail. So screw that guy. All right. He got 6 games. The NFL said, hey, dude, you didn't kill someone. You left the scene. You know what? Don't worry about it. Hold my beer. We'll just give you 6 games. You're good. You're totally fine. But that's ridiculous. Okay. The man deserved a year. He should have been suspended the entire year. He should be in jail right now.
You're gonna get mad at me for this because I don't pay attention to like stuff like this. What did he like actually do? What did he do? Beat someone up?
No. He pulled like a Henry Ruggs, but he didn't kill the person. And
so he was driving just absurdly stupid and hit someone.
Him and his friends were. And then they left the scene.
How fast were they going?
They were going really fast. And then they left the scene.
Over 100?
They were racing each other, I think, is what happened. And then
you can't drive like that. That's a weapon. That's the same as shooting a gun.
But Big T, they left the scene. They left.
Probably drunk or something was probably going with them.
Yeah, racing down the highway, 75 here in Dallas. Yeah, I mean, it's just dumb. It's dumb. Thank God that
I'm pretty sure people not just hire a freaking driver. I know they like to drive their car. Why can they not just hire a driver?
I mean, because they want to drive.
No 120 mile an hour things. Like, just hire a driver.
I mean, I'm not surprised he accepted the 6 games.
No one should be accepted. Like, who cares? Like, they should.
Yeah.
He should accept it. Like, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to spend.
Surprised? Like, why would he fight that? Just take it.
Yeah, take it. I mean, the league said
healthier. He's coming off an injury. Rest up a little bit.
Right.
Like, come back fresh.
And the league wanted to give him 8, and then I think him and his representatives, they got it down to 6 probably, and he just said, fine, I'll take it, and I'll accept it if it's 6. He's also got to spend 30 days in jail, Big T, but he has I think a 5-year window to do the 30 days. So he does have to go to jail, but it's only for 30 days.
Where he gets, I'm sure it's a nice, comfy jail cell. He'll be fine.
Yeah.
He'll be all right for 5 days.
I'm just saying, though, that's what happened to him.
Yeah.
He's got a 5-year probation period, and he's got to do 30 days in jail at some point. That's what happened to him. And my point is the NFL should have dropped the hammer and been like, this is not acceptable. Scare dudes, like you said, scare them almost into being like, we might need a driver. Like let's get drivers, because that's ridiculous that happened. But he's gone for the first 6 games, Big T. They do have a bye in week 10. So, first 7 weeks, he's going to be out. And the Chiefs' schedule is really, really tough, man. Like they have a gauntlet they have to go through early with their schedule. And I do think the Broncos at plus 250 is a nice number. The Chiefs, they're down their best weapon.
You're on Bo Nix now. It feels good to have you aboard. Come on aboard.
It's not just Bo Nix, though. It's Sean Payton. It's the weapons. They added Evan Ingram. They added R.J. Harvey, J.K. Dobbins, 2 solid running backs. Remember their running backs last year? They were terrible. Like, they had 2 solid running backs, a good tight end. They drafted Pat Bryant, who seems like another solid receiver. And then their defense is just absolutely loaded, which is why I like them the most. They added to an already loaded defense. They got another corner on the other side of Surtain. Dre Greenlaw, also from San Francisco, great pickup. If he's healthy, that's a phenomenal pickup. This team is poised, and I think at plus 250, that's a good number with the Chiefs down their best offensive weapon and such a tough schedule early for them. I could see the Broncos, they played the Chiefs in week 17. I could see that being for the division, Big T. So I like the Broncos at plus 250 here. I'm not a fan of the Chargers over the Broncos or the Chiefs and the Raiders. I mean, they might be better than last year, but I do think Geno Smith is an upgrade from last year, and I do think they have better weapons this year, but I don't think they're better than the Broncos or the Chiefs. So I got to go with the Broncos at plus 250. They seem like the best bet to me. What do you think of this division?
Yeah, I mean, the Raiders are dead. The Chiefs, there's always going to be a season where things go the other direction. I don't think they're there yet. I mean, they get guys back, even though Rice is out for six weeks or whatever. They get guys back, though, and a lot healthier. They still got Mahomes. I think Kelsey's obviously big-time decline. I wouldn't take him in any fantasy stuff. He's living the good life outside of the football right now. I don't like him at all as far as football, but I'm with you on the Broncos. I mean, plus 250. Again, this is a betting show. If I had to just truly pick straight up, I'd probably still take the Chiefs. I'll admit I'd probably take them, but it's not what it is. I get plus 250. This is a betting show, so I'm on the Broncos. Chargers, I like Harbaugh, how he turns these teams around, but they already lost the linemen. They run the ball too much. I don't know. The Chargers could easily be a team that surprises people, though, just because Harbaugh just wins. He just wins wherever he goes. So I kind of like taking some chances on the Broncos and the Chargers. But I'm taking the Broncos with you for my pick, plus 250. Kansas City at minus 115, I have no interest in whatsoever. Like I said, no odds. I'm picking the Chiefs still. With odds, no interest whatsoever in the Chiefs at that price.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that the Broncos just seem like, with the odds, obviously, to be the best bet. By the way, did you see people saying like Travis Kelce fumbled the bag because he gave up on his last girlfriend or whatever for fucking Taylor Swift, who's a billionaire?
No one believes that, though.
And one of the big, just because
they're just
hotter.
trying to farm engagement. No one believes that. I don't care what anyone thinks about Taylor Swift. No one believes that going from anyone to Taylor Swift is a downgrade. I don't care what anyone out there says.
No, it might be a downgrade. Like the other chick he was dating was a smoke show. So
I don't care. It doesn't matter. Like there's way too much fame and money to not. There's no downgrade. Like, yeah, is there hotter people than Taylor Swift? Absolutely, there's hotter people, of course. But there's no one even close to the buzz you get with Taylor Swift. Like, there's no downgrade.
You're saying with the billionaire popularity added on, she is the hottest
popularity
chick.
And every dollar in the world is. I'm taking that. Like, I'm taking the popularity and every dollar in the world over some girl that's a little hotter.
Yeah, it's debatable. I don't know.
But says, what the hell does money do? You can do a few things with that much money.
I will say you could do some shit with that money. The amount of money she has, anyways, you could do some shit with that. So
I don't think you're downgrading.
But I do agree with you though that he seems like like that dude. First of all, he only cares about the postseason, anyways. So like he wants to go out, I think, on a high note, Big T. He wants to win a chip. I don't think he gives a shit about like week 4 and whatever.
That goes for their whole team too, for that matter. Like they're gonna play for the playoffs.
Definitely. But I'm saying like Worthy and these other guys, Rice when he's back.
KJ, is he our best chatter? He's a good chatter.
He's definitely up there. Love KJ. Big Chiefs guy. He probably doesn't like our take on the Broncos to win the division, but that's okay. That's okay. He respects it.
Where's our win totals here? You got to get us moving a little quicker. Where's our win totals for the West?
I gotta find the actual because it says wins, but it gives me like all the wins. I don't want that. Where the hell do
wins? We'll go to wins. What's wins say?
Gives us see how it gives us like the full.
That's perfect. Just find the ones that are around even. That's all you got to do.
All right.
Just go each one. Denver.
Yeah. All right. So here's Denver. Minus 140 at 9.5, plus 120 for 10.5. I mean, I like the over. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah,
we obviously like the over. I think they go over 10.
Played like this though, because this demonstrates kind of how I would like. Go back up for a second.
I was going to go to the next team, but here.
I was just going to say how I like to bet. Like, so if I like judging by these odds, the true line is somewhere around 10 wins. But I would rather bet over 10.5 at plus 120 than over 9.5 at minus 140. I like less juice. That's just me personally. I can split hairs over the one win. I'm going over 10.5 for plus 120.
John says, give me the smoke show in the DFS sweat over the billionaire girl shaped like a 2x4. I'm sorry. I love John too.
I want to be clear about something too. She's not as like, everybody acts like she's the ugliest chick in the world. She's not like, I mean, whatever.
No,
She weighs 90 pounds.
the problem is that he's dated smoke shows. So they're comparing him to smoke shows. Like, yeah, that's the problem, bro. That's I'm telling you, that's the difference. It's like if he wasn't dating like absolute smokes, they would be saying she's beautiful.
No, they can have a bed made out of money.
Difference is too, he has bread. Different type of bread though, like
he's got
Taylor
a lot
bread.
Different type of bread.
Yeah, Taylor bread is way different than Travis Kelce bread. I agree with you 100%. So I'll take Jason Kelce's wife over Swift. Jason Kelce's wife is hot, Terry.
He didn't even see her until like yesterday. He's like, have you ever seen Jason Kelce's wife? I'm like, yeah.
Dude, she's hot. Yeah. No, I get Jason Kelce.
She's like 6'4" too. She's like my height.
Yeah, I mean, that I don't love, but like she's definitely hot. You know, what are you gonna do?
Up.
She would definitely post me up. That's for sure. That'd be a once and done type of thing for old JSU.
Get us to the freaking. Let's go division by division. I got no chance of getting that one I need to be. You talk too much.
You're the one that said let's do.
I know. I changed my mind because it's going to take too long to scroll.
I told you.
Just go down. Let's do that first. Just go down each team real quick because I like the win totals, and then we'll go division because this will make it where it sucks they don't put it by division like this.
I know. Let's just go division, and then if we like a team, we'll go to their win total. That's what we'll do.
Because the win totals aren't going to really say that much anyways.
No, they won't. All right, next division here. I won't throw off Big T by going to the NFC. I'll keep going with the AFC. AFC East, we've got the Bills. We've got the Dolphins, Patriots, Jets, Bills at minus 330. They were plus money last year, too. That was a whiff. Bills were plus money to win this division last year. Patriots plus 475. Jets at 22-1. Dolphins at 950. First thing I'll say, I'm just, because we're speeding the show up, I'm throwing the Dolphins out. I want nothing to do with the Dolphins. That team is a train wreck. I think the coach probably gets fired at some point this year. Tua will probably get hurt. Tyreek will probably get traded or quit on the team by week like 4 or 5. I'm out on them. So for me, it's two teams, the Bills or the Patriots. I think the Bills win the division, but I'm not betting them at minus 330. So if I were to make a bet, I'd take a chance on the Patriots at plus 475 with the new coaching, the upgraded weapons. I would take the chance, but I do think the Bills probably win this division and probably win it easily when I look at the division and who they have. So that's my take on this division, Big T. Nothing crazy. What do you got?
I mean, maybe the easiest division of the whole thing. The Jets have no chance. The Dolphins have no chance. I do think the Patriots will be a lot better this year, but I don't think they're good enough to win the division. The odds suck, minus 330 plus. But
you're not betting that. You're not betting minus 330.
If I have to pick one of the four to bet, I'm betting the Bills at minus 330. Like I don't think the Patriots can win the division, so I can't just bet it just because. Like I think, like with the Broncos, I think they can win the division. Unless Josh Allen gets hurt, I don't see the Patriots winning the division.
Yeah, you're right. All right, then I'd take the Bills too. If that's how we're playing.
I mean, if you're doing it on $100 basis, you have to put 330 to win 100, but you're still winning $100. If you bet it on the Patriots, you're losing $100. So it's yeah.
That's true. All right, so we're both taking the Bills then at that point, and just looking at the Bills win total here, over 12.5 is plus 125, over 11.5 minus 175. I mean, I don't
necessarily love the over for them, even though I like them in the division. I mean, I can't bet over 12.5 wins for the Bills. But I don't want to bet under. It's just a non-bet for me. It's just I
I
would
agree.
bet under though with Miami. What's Miami's? What's
Oh,
Miami's?
yeah,
Because I
I'll
want to
take the
see
under.
that. I would, because I like and I might like the Jets over too. I think I like the
Yeah.
Miami under, and depending on what these numbers we can get them at.
So Miami is 6.5 minus 180, 7.5 minus 105.
So Dolphins under 6.5 plus 150. I like that. I like that a lot actually.
And then the Jets are right here. 6.5 is plus 120 over.
Yeah.
Over 5.5 is minus
The Jets
155.
over plus 6.5 plus 120. Yes.
I like that. All right. There we go. That was
The Dolphins
quicker.
real quick? Because I'm writing these down because then I'll post them in the Discord.
It was 7.5 and
6.5. Well, the one I said was 6.5.
Oh, one you said was 6.5. It was minus 180 at
Plus
6.5.
150 for the underside though.
Oh, plus 150. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So go back to the top here, back to the divisions. That division was pretty easy. See, we'll have some easy divisions, Big T.
That one was definitely easy.
All right. This
we
one.
say that, and all it takes is one injury, and then it's not easy anymore, but still.
Definitely not. Yeah. I mean, the Bills are favored in 17 games. Yeah. I mean, the Bills are going to win a lot of games probably. And I am dominating the word count. I would agree. I am dominating that. Big T's favorite division. We got the Ravens at minus 170. Ooh. We got them at a plus number last year. That was pretty nice. Bengals at plus 290. Pittsburgh Steelers, Big T's most hated team, at plus 475. And the Cleveland Browns at 40-1 for the Cleveland Browns. Oh boy. Well, we can throw the Browns out, right, Big T? I mean, we can just throw them out.
With the bad teams, it's just about win total.
Shout out to JBC. I think that was his pick last year for this division. So shout out to JBC. But he also hated on the Bengals, so I'll give him that. Big T, who are you going with here? We got to start with you. This is your division. Bengals plus
easiest
290.
One on the board. The Bengals, baby, plus 290. How do you pass that up? I mean, how in the world do you pass that up? It's free money, Uncle T. I agree. Like, that's just free. That's a freebie. Bengals. I will like some win total. I want to see these win totals, though. I like this format now that you got us reined in a little. We look, and then we look at the win totals. I like that. But I'm Bengals. Who are you? No way you're Ravens minus 170. Embrace the Bengals. Embrace it.
So last year I did go against your Bengals for the Ravens at the plus money. I can't pick the Steelers. They'll still have a good defense, but I just can't pick them. The Browns are going to be the Browns. So it's just two teams. And I do think getting the plus 290, I will bet them at plus 290, the Bengals here. So it's definitely winnable for them because they play these division teams well. Like they play the Ravens well. Like they play these teams, tough. So, I do think they have the worst defense of all three teams in the division, but they've got one of the best offenses in football. That's where we'll see. Hopefully the defense can play a little better than last year, and we'll see what happens. But I'll take the 290. Let's go look at the win total real quick on the Bengals because I know that's the
I want to see
first
these
team.
Other teams too, though. I want to see.
Well, here's the Ravens. So the Ravens over 11.5 is minus 125. Under is plus 105.
And
on the under
11.5 plus 105.
Okay. All right. Let's see the Cincinnati Bengals here. Over 9.5 is minus 105. Under is minus 115.
Yeah, I'm over 10.5 plus 150.
Ooh, over 10.5. Okay, going big.
I'm not laying the juice in any of these. I'm betting all the plus ones. One extra.
Cleveland Browns, you like the under 5.5?
No, I just told you. There's no this. I could never lay 150 when I could get plus 120 with one less. I'm going under. I don't know if I can go under 4.5 though. You talked about the Raiders last year. They won 4 games and they were horrendous. So I don't think I can bet that one. I would bet under 4.5 if I was, but I'm not going to bet it. What's the Steelers? All right. Because I might bet the Steelers over actually, because Tomlin is a master of regular season.
It's got to be like 8.5, right?
Got to be less.
You think
if it's 8.5, that's high to me.
8.5
Dude,
minus 125.
the over 9.5 to get a plus. I can't do that either. Can't do it. So I'm on the Bengals over 10.5 plus 150. Ravens under 11.5 plus 105.
I bet you the Steelers hang in that 8 to 9 win window.
I think they're gonna win. I think they're gonna win 8 or 9 too. That's a standard Tomlin.
Yeah, I mean, he's just such a good coach. So, and I don't think Rodgers is going to be able to just like do whatever he wants with Tomlin. Like, I think Tomlin's going to rein Rodgers in a little bit. So, or as much as he can, anyways. All right, next division here up in the AFC. We got, in my opinion,
this is the one I've been dying to make fun of you about.
God, the toughest pick in the division here. We've got the Texans at plus 105, the Jacksonville Jaguars at plus 280 with their new coach, Liam Cohen, the Indianapolis Colts at plus 400, and the Tennessee Titans at plus 650 here. Tony, right back to you. Who do you like in the AFC South?
This is definitely the one. Well, the part I will agree is I definitely don't like any of these teams, and I don't feel confident about any of these 4 bets. I felt good about the first 3 and the numbers, but we got to pick. This is the print factory. I'm going Jags plus 280. I don't like the Titans at all. I don't like the Colts at all. Houston, I'm down on. Definitely the Jags for me, but am I really that high on the Jags? I don't think so. But I'm taking the Jags, but I think this division, like everybody's gonna think, stinks.
Yeah. So last year we were on the Jags. We did like the same thing you're doing. That we're like,
I know, and I'm gonna lose again, to be honest, because one of these other teams will probably win it.
We didn't love this division. We're like Jacksonville, all the numbers plus 280. So here's my thought. I don't like love any of these. I think Houston's going to have a great defense, but I really worry about their offensive line. It's terrible. Really, really bad. So that does worry me. Joe Mixon being out for the foreseeable future. I don't know if he's going to play this year. So their running game worries me a lot too. So I'm very, very worried about their offense in general. But I think their defense will keep them in close games, Tony. So I do think they're going to win games just solely on their defense in this division. But the team, to me, or the 2 teams that have made the most improvements in the offseason are Jacksonville and the Titans. Jacksonville with the new head coach, getting some upgrades with some offensive weapons. Obviously, Travis Hunter. Just a new offense in general, I think will help Trevor Lawrence. The Tennessee Titans, though, at plus 650, I think they are just as good as the Colts and the Jaguars, and I'm getting a better number on them at plus 650. They upgraded at quarterback. They upgraded at the offensive line position. They have 2 interior monsters in Sweat and Jeffrey Simmons in the D-line. They're set up to be a solid team this year that could squeak out in a division where maybe they only need like 9 wins, So I think I'm going to go with the Titans at plus 650. I think the upgrades at 2 of the most important positions in football, the quarterback position and the offensive line position, is going to help them tremendously. Hopefully their skill position guys can do enough and get them there. But I like the 650 number. I think they're much closer to the Jags. I don't know why the Jags are 280 and they're 650. I don't think it should be that far off. So give me that. I know Big T hates the Titans.
I'm going to call that your Raiders pick of the year.
There you go. There's my Raiders.
You're going to know in like 4 weeks that you're drawing down with that one.
So you think that Cam Ward's not an upgrade from Mason Rudolph or Will Levis?
I think he's Kyler Murray 2.0.
But he doesn't really run, right? Cam Ward?
He's mobile.
No, he can move, but he's not like Kyler Murray was a runner in the beginning. I wouldn't put him as like a runner. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to do well. I think Tennessee is really bad.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. I think they're going to be just as good as the Jags, so I'm not too worried about that.
You're skewing it though. That's a big difference.
Yeah. So, but if there's that big of a gap, I'm not going with the Jags at 280. I refuse. I refuse. So that's the way I look at it anyways. And I like the offensive line upgrades, but let's look at the win totals here real quick. So you don't sidetrack too far off. You like the Jags. I like the Titans. Let's see here's Houston. We've got over 8.5 is -150, over 9.5 is +110, under 8.5 +125, under 9.5 -130.
I'm not on them for either side.
Yeah, I'm not either. Here's the Colts. Over 7.5 is +110. Over 6.5 -145.
Not on
Under
that.
6.5. Nope. No.
I'm in my Titans under that I'm waiting for here.
Here's Jacksonville.
Oh.
Do you like over 7? You gotta like over.
I actually do like over 8.5 +140. I'm.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going over 8.5 +140.
I will say too, just to be clear, I think that these teams, they have some of like the softer schedules.
Yeah.
So like just so you guys can see, like the Titans, they get to play Arizona's division with San Francisco and Seattle, and then they get New Orleans in there. And then on top of it, their division is weak. And on top of it, they get some of the AFC East. And I don't think they get the Bills. They get like the Patriots. So the way I look at it is these schedules for this division are pretty soft. So one of these teams at least is winning. If you think they win the division, I think you got to think they win 8.5. Over 8.5 is my point. I think 9 could win this division, honestly. Let's see the Titans here. Big T wants his under.
Yes, I do, baby. Give me that under.
Wants his under.
I might go like ladder the under on them.
Here we go. Under 4.5 is +250. Get in there, big boy. Get in there.
That's low. I am betting the under 5.5 though.
Oh, pussy.
Yeah, 4.5 is. That's a low number.
Give me the over 6.5 at +110, over 7.5 at +180. I might ladder the over here.
The other way. There you go. Get in there.
Oh yeah, I am. Give me that. That's one of the first things I like here. This schedule is just. Yeah, they do have a couple tough teams in here, but all in all, I feel like it's kind of weak. They get from your division, Big T. They gotta go to Cleveland, but they skip out on the Ravens, the Bengals. Yeah, I kind of like the way this schedule sets up. So, all right, that's
go back to just because I didn't look at because I want to write all mine down from the show. Let's look at the win totals again from the West.
We already did that, didn't we?
I know, but I didn't write my stuff down. I want to write them down so that I can tweet it. So
here's the Chargers.
Chargers were, they got a lot of respect. But I respect Harbaugh. I'm actually going to go over 10.5 +140.
Wow, you're going over 10.5. That's respect right there.
I respect Harbaugh.
Even with the old lineman going down? Even with the old lineman going down too?
I just think Harbaugh coaches wins, man. Like, I just think he wins football games.
Yeah, I would have to go under that if I was making a bet, but
to get the same juice, you got to go under 8.5. You would take under 8.5 over instead of over 10.5?
No, probably not, because I think they win like 9 games.
That's where that's where I love the dynamic of these win totals, because like you got to decide over. Well, at least the way I do it, I don't want to lay that much. There's the Chiefs. I gotta go under 10.5.
+135, under 10.5.
So this might be the only division that I probably won't bet the Raiders. That was the one I saw.
Yeah, I didn't even do them. Here's the Broncos too. You like the -140, +120.
Yeah, I'm going over 10.5 on them too, which is +120 when the Chargers were +140, because
I like that.
Honestly, that division to me is by far the best division. 3 teams could easily be contenders.
Yep, I agree, Rob. Gunn says, thanks for the code, Big T. Giblet season. Go Birds. All right, Rob.
There we
Shout out to
go.
Rob. Slid into Big T's DMs. Got the code. That's how easy it is, people. You want a nice, cheap code. You want to get in for the NFL season. Just slide on into Big T's DMs. He'll give you a nice code for already a cheap package, but even cheaper if you want that, if you want to get in on the winners. And make sure you get into the Discord as well. Link it up and get in the Discord when you sign up at runpuresports.com, and smash the like button on the video. Subscribe to the channel. We are doing a little giveaway for the person who picks the highest scoring fantasy player of week one. Any game, week one, highest scoring fantasy player, any position. All you got to do is drop that player's name below in the comments section of the YouTube. All right. So not in this chat, in the below in the comments section. Post
And
that.
a lot of
player's
people are
name.
going to be rewatching this too before next week.
Yes.
Easy then, because the live show chat obviously isn't up. Just respond to the video after we're done at the bottom.
Bang. There we go. All right. So AFC Big T, I think we got the AFC done. Let's go to the NFC here. We'll go back up to the top. Let's start off with, in my opinion, the toughest
West
division.
again. Do the West first because I got it on my sheet like by West.
Okay. All right. And if Big T's, very anal about
I'm going to post all my bets, so I'm going to get confused if I don't go in order.
All right, fair enough. NFC West, Big T, we got the 49ers as the favorite again at plus 155. We did fade them last year. I do remember us fading them. We got the Rams at plus 200, the Cardinals at plus 425, and the Seahawks at plus 500. Big T, are you fading the 49ers again, or are you in on them this year?
A lot better price this year. The plus 155, I don't remember what exactly they were last year, but they were a big favorite. The Rams, though, this might be one of my harder decisions of the whole. I love the Rams, and I think the 49ers are a little underrated because of their coaching, too. So, I mean, this is a tough decision for me. Stafford, if I knew Stafford was fully, no back issues, I'd probably pick the Rams, but I'm actually going to go the Niners, which surprises myself. I wasn't planning on saying this. I was planning on saying Rams. I like both, honestly. And when we look at the win totals, I'm going to probably go over on both teams because I like both. I got to pick one, though. I'm going Rams. 49ers. I said it backwards now. 49ers plus 155.
All right, guys. This is just Big T was almost right. He was close. He thought about it. His conscience, you guys saw it told him Rams, and then he had to fix it because he knows in the back of his mind the Rams will win this division. He knows it. He spit it out after saying the 49ers will win. He spit it out because he knows in the back of his mind he's wrong. I mean, this is just one of the easiest ones. Hit the Rams. They have the best defense by far in this division. It's not even close.
They had the damn Eagles beat last year in the playoffs, too.
They are one of the toughest matchups for those good teams for a reason. That defense was rolling at the end of the year. They destroyed Sam Darnold in his dreams of being a Minnesota Vikings quarterback the next year. They just absolutely destroyed them as dogs, I'm pretty sure, and then gave the Eagles their toughest test in a blizzard. That game was crazy. But plus 200, I love them here. I'm taking them to win. I'm going to fade the 49ers again, roll with the Rams. Let's go to the win total here real quick. We got to get to, here's Arizona. I don't know if you want Arizona, but we got
Arizona. I want unders on these teams.
Give me under 8.5 at plus 115.
Under 8.5 is plus. Wow. They must have a really easy schedule.
So Big T, they do. So the South, the AFC South, the West for the NFC, they get really easy schedules. San Francisco has the easiest schedule on the board, but these other teams have very soft schedules as well. So you're going to probably see, those higher totals for even the teams not as good as the better teams here. I'm going under with you. I'm
gonna say it too. I like the under, but I feel a little uneasy because of how high the number is. Their schedule has to be easy, like you're saying, with that total to be the way it is. But that's also a great sign for San Francisco and the Rams too, because they play the same teams. So
right, it could be a situation where two of these teams for sure could make the playoffs. The way these schedules kind of set up.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Rams over 10.5 plus 135. I'm taking that.
Definitely.
Let's see, San Francisco.
Niners are going to be 10.5 too, I'm sure.
10.5 is plus 105, Big T.
On both of those.
I'll take the under. I'll take the
under.
Oh,
yeah. Get in there. Get in there.
I want the under 9.5 and the under 8.5.
Oh,
give me both of them. Give me both
of them. There you go.
Yeah.
Get in there.
I'm going right back to
for the crowd in the back.
Put them on the board, baby. Just slop it right on there. Put them on the board. Yeah, the Niners schedule is super soft. I don't want to get into like reading the whole schedule, but it's very, very soft. All right, let's get back to
who else do we didn't get all four? Where's our other squad?
Oh, Seattle. You want to see Seattle?
I definitely want Seattle under. I think they're going to be horrible, horrible. I think they're going to be worse than Tennessee. I might bet alt line with them.
Let's see. Did I miss Seattle? Where
they got to be down. It's in alphabetical.
I know.
Maybe they're not up right now. They have an injury or something. Shit.
No,
they knew I was coming for them.
No, it's got to be like off somehow. Here it is.
There it is.
It was off. There we go. All right. 8.5 is plus 100 for the over.
How easy are these teams' freaking schedules?
I'm telling you, dude, it's easy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, under 7.5. I was thinking of going lower, but I'm going to keep it standard.
I'm gonna go over 8.5 just because.
Oh my god!
I took two unders already.
Freaking the over for Seattle and Tennessee. I'm writing these down. Next year on the show, when you got all your winners, you're like, "Oh, I said this and that." I'm reminding you of Seattle and Tennessee.
Well, no, because I took two unders. I don't think all three of these teams go or I don't think there's three.
Though. Like, yeah, you'll probably lose one here and there, but like everything's not going to fall into.
I know, but they all have super soft schedules. Should I really bet 3 unders on the division that we think has some of the softest schedules? That's what I'm saying.
You don't like the Niners, so it makes it a little easy. Seattle is gonna. Sam Darnold is the biggest fluky season thing.
Dude, I hate Sam Darnold. One of my biggest bets was last year was the Rams against
terrible, man. I should bet under 3.5 at 12-1. They're gonna be horrible.
I mean, I don't know.
I actually might bet that under 3.5 is a long shot. 12.
Should I really just bet all 3 unders? Should I really bet all 3 unders?
I mean, you love the Rams, so it works.
Yeah. All right. Give me the under 7.5 at plus 140. Screw it. I'll just go 3 unders. You're right. I'm probably going to lose one of these, but that's all right.
Sam Darnold was at the end of last year. Once he was figured out, Detroit exposed him. He was so bad. Like he was seeing ghosts.
The Rams like literally gave him a heart attack. The Rams, he had nothing against that Rams pass ruch. He had absolutely nothing.
Bad. And then Minnesota's so well run that they just get rid of him and they just everything falls into place for them.
You had to know that was the path anyways. All right, Big T, we went the West. Can I go? Where do I go now?
East.
All right, let's go to the East then. Philadelphia Eagles at minus 140, Commanders at plus 220, Giants 18-1, Cowboys plus 650. First team I'm throwing out, Big T, is the Dallas Cowboys. I got nothing for them. They are completely off my board in this division. I think they could finish last too in this division. I know the Giants are last, but that's one of my hot takes is I think the Cowboys finish last in this division. I think the Giants could surprise people, not win the division, but be better than expected. So to me, it's a 2-man race here for the division with Washington and Philadelphia. I I think I'm going to take the plus 220 with Washington. I think I'm just going to take the plus 220. It's tough to go against the Eagles. But yeah, I think I'm going to take that number. Where are you going, Big T? You just going to the champs?
It's a tough one for me. It is. We were on Washington last year too. We were kind of down on Philly to start the year, and then on them more. I struggle with it. I think Washington definitely got lucky last year for us. They won like all the close games and stuff. It felt like.
Yeah, they did.
I gotta go Eagles. I want to pick Washington. I just can't. I don't think the price is high enough. Like plus 220 compared to minus 140. I don't think it's high enough, but that probably means that they got a good chance. I'm going Philly, though. I like both teams, though. I like Washington, too.
You know what? You're right. I've been doing a lot of flip-flopping, but that's okay because this is our show. I'm going with the Eagles, too, because the more I think about it, they're going to have a tougher schedule than last year. And if I remember correctly, their schedule was kind of soft, and they won a lot of close games. But you remember that Hail Mary game where he hit against the Bears, and it started the Bears' downfall when he won that, and it started the Bears just straight downfall. Yeah, why am I going against the Eagles? They still have one of the better O-lines in all football. Their defensive line is going to be up there as one of the best.
They're going to be solid.
They're going to be good again.
Honestly, like I would bet. I think the Giants or Cowboys before at those prices before the Commanders. The plus 220 is just not high enough.
You're right. And the Eagles should be I feel like they should be minus 200 in this division.
I think so too.
The more we talk about it.
I don't want to pick the Eagles either. I don't want to. I have to pick them.
I think my love for Jaden Daniels, because I told I was all over him last year, and I told everyone he's going to be better than Caleb. I want to pick him again, but it's just dumb. It's like one of those
strong
things.
World though, where they're better this year than last year, and he's better this year than last year, but they still do worse than last year, even though they're better.
Exactly. That's why it's when you think about it, it's like what you said with the Bills. It's like at the end of the day, you're still picking the winner, and I just can't not do it. So here's the Cowboys, Big T. I'm taking the under 7.5 at plus money, plus 115. Over 7.5 is minus 140. You like anything here?
Nah, I'm torn on it. I can't. I think they're going to be bad, but 7.5 is a little number. I'm off that one, I think.
All right. Let's go to the next one here. What do we got? Jeez. Giants. Over 5.5 is minus 140, which I definitely think they go. I think they go over that number, even in a tough schedule.
You
like the Giants at all?
Over 6.5. I kind of agree with you.
I think the Giants are going to beat some teams that everyone's going to be. Giants are going to be one of those teams against certain teams that I take as a dog. I already know it.
And you only got to go 7-10 to hit that over at plus 130. I mean, you're still 3 games below 500.
And the Giants could have one of the best pass rushes in all of football with those guys. I mean, now adding Abdul.
Big leap, actually. I almost should pick them to win the division just if they get lucky.
I think the quarterback with Russell Wilson, I think it caps him a little bit if he's their starter.
How long can he be in there, though? They got to get the young boy in there.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think at some point the young boy gets in there. It could be a Penix situation, Big T.
So Russell Wilson went to Denver. He was terrible in Seattle. He went to Denver. He's terrible in Denver. He goes to Pittsburgh. He's terrible in Pittsburgh. How does he still have another job? Like, how do you just keep going to different places?
Because teams need a buffer, Big T. Teams need a buffer year or
just
a buffer.
Put Dart in there. Just put him in there. Throw him in there.
They obviously don't want to just throw him in there. They want him to sit and learn for a few games. I agree with you, first of all, but they want him to sit and learn. That's what it is. So
I don't want him to learn from corny ass Russell Wilson. I don't want him to learn cornball.
Dayball knows when Dart starts, if it goes bad, he's out. So he might be slow rolling it a little, you know what I mean? To give him a little more time, because he knows if Dart doesn't work out, he's gonna get fired. So here's the Eagles. I'm going to go over the 11.5 at plus 125. Take the over. Big T, you see anything?
No, I'm not betting that. I don't. I'm always a little worried of a little hangover.
Here's Washington. The under 10.5 is minus 180. Over 10.5 is plus 150.
I don't love these win. I'm only doing the Giants for win totals.
Okay. All right. There we go. See the scroll action here. Get back to the divisions. Big T's making me work today. He's making me do a lot of work.
You're doing a good job with it, though. I'll give you credit. You're navigating pretty good there.
Thank you, sir. Where are we going now? NFC North. All right. NFC North. Let's get the North going here. This is, I think, the funnest division in football because I think all four of these teams are somewhat live. Detroit at plus 170, Green Bay at plus 200, Minnesota at plus 340, Chicago Bears at plus 550. And just remember, 3 of these teams made the playoffs last year. We could see 3 of these teams make it again this year. Big T, last year you loved the Bears. You were definitely high on the Bears. Are you back on the Bears or are you off the Bears wagon?
I'm letting you jump on the painted fingernails and all the nonsense.
You were high on them last year.
I know, and I hated myself for it all. You got to make fun of me all year, and you loved it. Now I'm making fun of you this year because I'm not on it. But I do agree that – but change Detroit, I don't like Green Bay either that much. I think they're good, but I don't love them. But I like Detroit and Minnesota a lot. It's a tough decision. Honestly, I'm pretty close, but since I can get an extra plus 170, I'm taking Minnesota. But I think it's tough. It's tough for me not to pick Detroit. I think the Eagles are tough, but I like these 2. I'm going Minnesota, though, plus 340.
Yeah, the Packers are like that team, Tony, that you always hate because they just win, but they don't win, and it's not exciting when they win.
And they have so many injuries, and I hate Jordan Love. I just hate the Packers. I'll admit it.
Yeah, you just hate their style.
Get in there on them. I can't wait to see who you're picking here because you like all these teams.
I do, dude. I love the Vikings. Honestly, the Lions I like kind of the least in a way with the number.
And they're probably going to win it, though. They're good, but I agree with you.
So I'm probably going to end up fading the Viking or the Lions here. I think they won a ton of one-score games. We talked about Washington winning. They won a lot of one-score games last year. And that could easily flip with their schedule. I mean, their schedule, I feel like is pretty tough too, or decently tough anyways. And I think it was what were they, 7-2 or 9-2 in one-score games last year? I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was something like that. And if that flips just a few games, Minnesota could easily win this division and catch them. I think the Bears are going to be better. Offensively, I think the head coach change is the most important change. Everyone loved the Bears last year because of the new quarterback and the weapons, but it doesn't matter if the offense in general, the system is just terrible. And even Ryan Poles came out and talked about how there's actually a vision now for Caleb Williams, and there's a plan. There's a plan. The head coach has a plan and a vision.
Start with not painting your fingernails.
Well, he should start with that, but I'm just saying offensively, I think Ben Johnson is going to have them rolling at least from last year to this year. It's going to be much different. But to me, I think the 2 bets are either the Vikings or the Packers here. And I think the Vikings at the odds are probably the better bet. Plus 340.
I'm not having any arguments here. We can't be agreeing on all this. Get in there and pick one of your bad teams.
No, I just think the Vikings have the best number, and they should be closer to the Packers at plus 200 than the Packers. The Packers shouldn't be that far apart from the Vikings, is my point. So I like the Packers too. I think they both make the playoffs. So from that standpoint, I think we could see two for sure, but 3 of these teams, again, make the playoffs. Would not shock me at all. But I'll take the Vikings here. And, let's go to the win totals. This is going to be tough, Big T, because
it's going to be – I don't think I'm going to like these. I'm anxious to see what it says.
these teams are going to beat the shit out of each other. Here's the
Oh,
Bears.
definitely. I just realized I'm definitely taking the Bears under.
There you go, plus 130.
Yeah, under 7.5 plus 130. Yeah, definitely on that. Get in there on your over 8.5 plus 115. Get in on that.
Yeah. Give me the over. Yeah. Give me the over. Let's go. Who else? Here's Detroit. Over 9.5 is minus 155. Over 10.5 is plus 120.
I don't like it. I can't do Detroit.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I'm not going to do Detroit. Packers, Tony. Here's consistency right here.
Yeah, under 9.5. I actually really like that. Under 9.5 plus 105. Yeah. Love that.
They're going to win 10 games. I don't like it. I mean, I think they go over 9.5. So I'll disagree with you there.
Alt line on them too. They're another team. You're right though. I do have bad feelings about them, so that it impacts me.
Dude, because they just run the football and they play good defense. They don't let the big plays. They stop a lot of the big plays. So, like I said, they're just not a
team. Good cornerback too. Didn't he go somewhere?
Baltimore. But dude, he was out with injuries all the time. Jair Alexander, he was constantly out with injuries all the time. So it didn't even matter. He was never on the field. Here's the Vikings. So I mean, I like the over 9.5 at plus. I'll take the over 10.5 at plus 170 though too. Vikings.
Yeah. Over 9.5 plus 105. Yeah, I'm doing that.
Like that. All right. Let's get back to the top. One more division here. If you're just joining us, we just broke down almost all the divisions here from a win total perspective, from a division betting perspective over on DK Sportsbook. We got our last division to go, and then we'll get our conference champs and Super Bowl winners, and then we'll get out of here. Smash the like button on the video as we get to this final division. Who am I missing here? Yes, the NFC South. The easy South, Big T. You got the Tampa Bay Bucks at minus 120. You got the Falcons at plus 210. We were both very high on the Falcons. I was very high on the Falcons last year. That was a miss. Panthers at plus 475 and the Saints at 20-1 in this division. I mean, I think we can comfortably throw the Saints out in this division, Big T. So I think it's a 3-man race. Who you got?
Yeah, I got the Falcons for sure. I liked them last year. I like them this year. Penix has to be better than Cousins. I do like Tampa, and I think this division's a little underrated, to be honest. I think Carolina's going to be a lot better too. But for the sake of this, definitely the Falcons for me, plus 215. Carolina number staring at me, though. I'll be honest. Carolina number looks pretty tasty.
I am back and forth between taking the Bucks chalk at minus 120 and taking the Panthers at plus 475.
Better bet.
I think that the Panthers and the Falcons are much closer than people want to admit. And the number is not saying that, but I think they are. I mean,
I think all three of the teams should be like 2-1.
I agree with you. Offensively, do the Falcons have the better weapons? Yeah, they have Bijan, so of course they have the better. They have Bijan.
And the Drake. They got the Drake.
Drake, we love Drake here, but Carolina did get Tet, who I think could be Drake-like in a way. Tony, I think he could do Drake-like things. So maybe that balances out a little bit, but in general, I like Carolina's weapons a little bit. They got some good players, and Bryce Young played well at the end of the year. Had them in against some very good teams too, very close to winning some good games here at the end. So I think I'll take the number with Carolina at 475. I think they should be way closer to the Falcons here. But that's the NFC South. Big T on the Falcons. I'm on the Panthers. We both think they should be closer to 2-1. Falcons over 7.5 is minus 140. Under 7.5 plus 115. Over 8.5 is plus 125. I assume you like that, Big T.
Yeah, over 8.5. Love that. Plus 125. Yep, love that.
Love that. Okay. Carolina win total 6.5 over is minus 130. 7.5 is plus 140. Big T. I'm taking that over.
Yeah, I love that +140. I know I keep saying it during this show, but I just think you're crazy if you take over 6.5 at -130 when you can go one more win and get +140. I just think it's crazy. And will it cost us on a couple of these teams? Yes, we'll lose
Yeah,
a couple because of it. But you're making so much extra juice.
I agree 100%.
There's something to be said too about all our like future bets being like, or not all of them, because we had Philly and Buffalo, but most of them being plus number. Where if you go, even if you win more than you lose, you make money.
What about this? The Bucks at -120 over 9.5, under 9.5 is +100. Big T.
I don't like that one because I think they're pretty solid. I don't want to. I think those numbers are accurate. I think they win 9 games, 10 games.
I think they win 9 or 10 games. So if anything, I'd probably go the under at the +100 number.
I would bet
but
under like you. If I was betting, I would bet under that more than over 10.5.
yes, I agree. I agree. Let's go to the Saints real quick. I don't know if you under 4.5 is
These are always the
+110.
hardest though. I can't bet under 4.5. I just can't. I'm sorry, I just can't. That's 4 wins. Like
No,
they
5
played
wins.
17
5
freaking
wins.
games.
That's 5 wins.
Yeah, but I mean, if they win 4, you win. I don't.
Right.
I mean, if they go
Right.
5-12, we lose. I can't. I can't. They're gonna suck, but I can't. I can't.
Yeah, I think they're going to suck. I think they go under it, but I'm with Big T. I probably wouldn't bet it. If you made me bet it, though, I would go.
If I had
under
to bet it, I
4.5.
would bet the under 4.5 too. But I just, man, like, even I mean, how many New England win last year? They were the worst team ever. What they win? 3, 4?
No, they won. Didn't they win
More
4?
than that?
Did they win 4 or 5? Let's see. New England. Let's see what they won.
I think
Big
you
T
can
get.
parlay these beating there. I don't know, but I think you can parlay them.
Yeah, I think you can too. I'm pretty sure you can Is he talking about wins or division?
Wins. I don't know if you can do division.
So you can't parlay in division wins, I'm pretty sure, but as long as they're all in different
correlated, they're too correlated.
Right.
Yeah.
So as long as you're going in a different division, you can take one from every division if you wanted to. I'm pretty sure, and parlay that out. The Patriots, Big T last year, they won 2, 3, 4 games.
Yeah.
So, I think honestly, that's what the Saints. I think the Saints win three games. So maybe I should bet the 4. I think they win 3 games. Honestly,
it's just so little, but yeah, I mean, I'd bet it if anything, I'd bet that side.
Yeah. All right. Let's get to the conference championship and then the Super Bowl winner here, Big T. So we talked about all the divisions, but the conference is different. Let's start we started with the AFC. So let's start with the AFC here. Here we got the odds for the conference championship. I assume you're looking at that Bengals at 11-1.
You don't even need to ask me. 11-1 Bengals. Save the voice. Who you picking?
I'm going Broncos 11-1.
I honestly like it. I mean, I wish I could make fun of you. I like the 11-1 price.
I honestly, I want to pick like a team that you could just laugh at, but like
not really teams though. Like that, the 3 favorites are the odds they are. I mean, there's not really. Yeah, I like the Broncos. I like that. The NFC is tough for me. I honestly don't like have a strong. What are the odds? Let me see.
So
I'm gonna take 11 both sides. I'm taking the Vikings. I don't know, but I like the price. I like the 11-1 price.
And I'm going with my Rams at 10-1.
I like the Rams. I like both your picks. I think I like the Rams more than the Vikings even.
I did bet the exact
I can't pick
finalists.
the Vikings. I got to go back on it.
I did bet this, Tony, the exact to like make it to the finals. It's 130-1 for the Rams and the Broncos to make it to the Super Bowl.
I like the Rams a lot. I'm picking the Niners though. I changed my pick. I'm owning you with the Niners, 9-1.
Oh God.
I can't pick the Vikings. I don't think they got the juice to get all the way there.
God, no, you didn't just say that. You really say that?
I was jealous of your Rams, and I'm like, I can't pick the Rams because I didn't pick them to win the division, so I got to pick the.
Benair says Giants are only 60-1. So, Giants, Bills, Super Bowl. Oh God, I don't know about that one, Benair. All right, Super Bowl. So you picked the 49ers at 9-1. I picked the Rams at 10-1. You got the Bengals at 11-1. I got the Broncos at 11-1. So we're going under the assumption here, Big T, that the Bengals or the 49ers. 49ers are 20-1.
You know I'm taking the freaking Bengals. 22-1. I gotta freaking go. Make your pick. 22-1. It's Bengals time, baby.
By the way,
Easy,
too,
Brett.
as we finish this show, you said I wouldn't get under that hour and 30 mark, and we are clear.
You did good.
Under.
I gave you credit the whole time, but
we are clearly under that. All right,
not
Broncos,
extremely under it. We're literally right at the time I said I needed to go.
Yeah, but hour and 21
you're not
is
done
not
talking
bad.
yet. The credit's not over yet.
Rams and Broncos, both 22-1. I will say, I bet the Broncos earlier last week at 28-1, so it's moved a little bit.
I actually bet the Bengals at 30-1 too at some point.
Did you?
Yeah.
I'm going with the Rams, though. I'm just going with vet.
I like the Rams. I'm
going with the veteran, but I love the Rams and the Broncos.
I like
Those
that.
are my
I like
two
your
bets.
picks this year. I'll be honest. I
Love
like
that.
your picks.
Love that. All right, guys, if you love this show, if you enjoyed this show, smash the like button on the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and slide into Big T's DMs if you want a nice, cheap promo code to get in on
our
the football
DraftKings
winners.
contest.
And to get in the DraftKings contest. Remember, it's $100 for the entire year. Yeah. Season long, DFS the entire year. $100. That's all it is. Very cheap price. Get in, compete against me, JBC, Big T, all of us over at Run Pure, all the members compete against us and have some fun. And also, don't forget, comment below the video. Tell us who is going to score the most fantasy points in week one. DraftKings fantasy points for week one of the NFL season. It can be all the games in week one, Thursday all the way through Monday. Who scores the most, any position you want, do that, and we will pick a winner. Whoever scores the most, obviously, picks them, posts it first, will win an entire thing of Run Pure gear, courtesy of Big T and myself. Hope you guys enjoyed this Futures edition of the NFL Print Factory. We'll be back next Wednesday for the first edition of the Week 1 NFL Print Factory with the full crew. Until then, enjoy the rest of best ball season. Enjoy baseball and all the other winners we have. Check us out. College football season is here. Get in on the college football winners. For Big T and myself, JSU. Smash the like button on your way out. See you guys later.